Austin Schneider here with RealLogic Sotheby's International Realty. And right now we're standing in probably one of the most iconic buildings in Seattle, Queen Anne High School. This building is actually a official City of Seattle landmark. It used to be a high school, was converted to apartments, then condos. It's a loft style home. Building itself has a secured parking spot. It's a killer rooftop with amazing views. We're in Queen Anne, so we're about a mile away from downtown Seattle, Amazon. I want to go inside and check it out.
Richard from A Man About Style, and I am here with Austin, one of the most fashionable realtors out in the game. And explain to us, we're in a $500,000 condo.
Yeah.
How can we afford one?
Yeah, great question. So this is $500,000. We're in Queen Anne, which is pretty much close enough to downtown, and this is, I believe, a great spot for like a bachelor, a dual income, no kids. I guess from an affordability thing, I mean, this is probably a good first home for people where your monthly payments can be anywhere from $2,600 to $3,000
really
plus per month, or probably $25 to $35 depending on your down payment. So kind of the rule of thumb is you want to be making 3 times more than what you're paying for your housing.
Okay.
So if you kind of do some math, reverse engineer that, then that's how you can kind of afford one of these.
Hey, so that's actually not even that expensive looking at it,
Totally.
kind of reverse engineering.
Yes, and the trickiest part for home buyers is the down payment. Really.
Okay.
Yeah.
And obviously, since we are a fashion lifestyle brand,
Yeah.
then I know you're very fashionable if we see you on Instagram.
Yeah.
How has fashion influenced you or helped you as a realtor?
Man, I think it all comes down to presentation. So, like, I want to present myself nicely. I have the personal brand of presenting yourself nicely, right? And then when you're selling a house, like, you want to present the house nicely because you want it to be on brand with you.
Right.
When you're talking to clients, you want to present yourself nicely to your clients because they're going to trust you more, and they're going to see you as more trustworthy, I guess, per se, or someone who takes care of themselves and who is serious about their profession.
Right. Obviously, we've preached that here.
Yeah.
And so we're in a condo. So what's the difference between buying a condo versus house? What you want?
Totally. And man, it really just comes down to lifestyle choice. In condo, I mean, it's one of those things where you're not going to have to mow the lawn.
Yeah.
You're not going to have to do this. You're not going to do that. You're going to have some amenities with it. And you're going to have less control. You're going to have less privacy. It's going to feel more of like an apartment.
Yeah.
But the cost of entry is a little bit lower for condos, whereas a single-family house, I mean, if you want to get a nice single-family house for the same budget as this, you're going to have to go 20 miles away.
Wow.
And in traffic in Seattle and in most areas, that 20 miles is pretty, can be an hour. It can be an hour, plus. So it's totally a lifestyle choice. If you want to live close to the city, you might have to sacrifice some space. So if that's okay with your lifestyle, if you don't have kids, then
that's the way to go.
Might be the condo living, yeah.
Okay. Rent or buy?
Great question. And really, again, it's a lifestyle thing. So if you're moving every 1 to 3 years, if you're mobile, then probably renting is going to be your best bet just from an investment standpoint.
Yeah.
When you look at buying a home, buying a condo as a long-term appreciating asset, that's how you also need to figure out if renting is better than buying.
Okay.
If you're going to want to live somewhere for 5+ years, then probably buying is going to be best from you from an investment standpoint, from the equity standpoint, from the tax standpoint, rather than throwing that whatever $40,000 in rent just down the window. You can invest that $40,000 into mortgage, and then you're building equity, which actually means you're making money over time.
What if I have student loans? Obviously, lots of millennials out there want to buy a home, or you're just young and you might have some discretionary cash.
Yeah.
How can we deal with student loans and try to look for a home?
Yeah, good question. I mean, there's trillions of dollars in student loan debt, so it's not like these mortgages and these banking companies aren't taking note of it. They want to help students get into homes, and there's programs offered for students with debt. It really just depends on what's called your debt to income ratio. That's kind of what they look at, figure out, okay, what are your debts? And then they factor that in. They weigh in your job. It's based on a lot of factors, but there's certainly programs to help people like that out there. And then as far as coming up with cash, I mean, you're seeing more and more of parents helping out people for first-time homes.
Really?
Yes, a lot with the down payment especially, or even what's called a home equity line of credit. They'll take equity out from their home and then give it to their the son or daughter, who will use that equity as a down payment or as an actual purchase.
Okay, so man, we really are in a bad financial situation. Parents are still helping us out. But that's the economy these days.
100%.
So then, is owning a home still an investment?
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I think more people need to look at it as an investment rather than just a place to live. I mean, if you buy this condo for $500,000 and we appreciate 3 to 10% in equity over the course of 2 years per se, so that $550,000 condo, if it appreciates 10% in 2 years, is now going to be what, $600,000 condo. So you have $50,000 worth of equity.
Okay.
And you're not throwing away that money. It's actually being used to make you more money.
Yeah.
Because if you're paying whatever $2,500 a month on rent, what's that times 12? You can just like throw that away.
Okay. Because obviously, you know, if you study wealth management, some people will tell you owning a home isn't an asset.
Yeah.
Some will tell you it is.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to hear that perspective. Yeah. Also, what are some of the first steps? I want to buy a home. What should I do?
Yeah. First thing is always take your finances in order. Okay. So what that means is, know that you're going to have to put some money down. So save some money. And then secondly, talk to a lender, talk to a banker, talk to someone who does mortgages that can just kind of have the conversation and just kind of either give you some goals or give you what you may be able to go out and purchase right now.
Okay. And
it's not the sexiest thing. It's not what you see on the House Hunters or HGTV, but it's the most important.
True. Get your money in order. Get your money up.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and then last question.
Yeah.
What are your favorite brands? Like, where do you shop?
Man, I am a big Zara guy.
Okay.
They fit me really well. I like Top Man.
There you go. Top Man's one of my favorites as well.
Guy. This is Top Man.
British style is where I get a lot of my influence from.
Yeah, the Euro vibes, for sure.
Great brand.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Let's go check out this Bachelor pan.
Yeah, let's do it.
Parting words for homeowners?
Just let me know if you have any questions. Look at it as a long-term appreciating asset and you'll be successful.
All right, so take that, be well, and do it fashionably.
Let's go.